Hey, it's Tony from Tony's Cabin. Just catching up with you guys. I got the wood stacked from the kid came over. He stacked the wood for me. I had him put it on the opposite side of the pile because the sun was shining over there and there was no snow. When he got to where he could see underneath of where the pile had fallen, all it was a bunch of snow and ice. So there was no possible way he could have restacked it right there. So I had to move it behind there. And it only took him like an hour. I mean, it wasn't too bad for him. He's pretty fast. He does work at a wood mill, a lumber mill. Anyway, so it's like he's fast. But in the meantime, I've worked on my daily temperature blanket, and I'll show you the colors, which is pretty. Okay, the yellow was between 50 and 60 degrees out. It was beautiful out. I was outside with no jacket, no winter clothes. And the green was 41 to 50. And the turquoise is lower. It's 31 to 40. And of course, the white down here, that's in the 20s. That's in the 20s. But isn't that pretty colors? I really, 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 really like it. I just love the colors. I wish it was more yellow. The next set of colors, I want to see what colors. If it gets warmer than 51 or 60, right? If it gets warmer than 60, my next color will be orange. I do believe I got orange. I should have orange. If not, I have to buy some. But I don't believe we're going to get over 60 anytime soon. Because this morning, we got green again. So, obviously, that's, or turquoise. It's between 21 and 30. We had snow, and it's snowing really, really light right now. So that's that. And I had cotton yarn, and I seen this pattern this lady made, and I wanted to make it. It's the ugliest thing I've ever made because the colors are crappy. But the pattern is cool, but the colors are crappy because it's all I had in cotton. So you use what you got. So I can wear that out back when I'm doing something or other, but I'll show you. See, ain't it ugly? This is really ugly, but the pattern is really, really cool. Actually, you can take any type of beanie and put the brim on. But you got to use cotton because acrylic is just too floppy. Unless you maybe, this is all single crochet, so I would say you have to use cotton. You can probably use acrylic for the top, but cotton for sure for the brim. So, and my hand's been hurting me quite a bit still. And I figured it out. It's like over here somehow, and I don't know why. So I'm still wearing that. But anyway, I decided I want to make something else. I ordered this kit probably a week and a half ago, and it's been sitting around, so I figured I'll do that. So I don't know if you can see them there. I made this. I love hummingbirds, and I love the iridescence on this. When the sun comes through the window and hits this, it makes rainbows through my house. So if you spin it, you got spinning rainbows. Okay, I made that one. And this one's got a butterfly. The butterfly I had from a necklace I had, so I figured I'd take that and use that. And oops, this is messed up. Hold on a second. There. But the butterfly, everybody loves butterflies, and this is iridescent also, and it does the same thing. And my one friend that passed, I had him going for a while. He was naive, good guy, but naive. And I'd have the rainbows going through the room, and I'd say, oh, the angels are coming to look at you, and he believed me. I mean, granted, he was on his way out the door, and he passed away probably 2-3 years ago. He drunk himself to death, and he didn't want to give it up, and he knew it, and he went through a long trial towards the end. And unfortunately for him, that he was young. He was only 62 or 63. What are you going to do? You misuse your body, it's going to catch up with you, but oh well. He was a good friend. And he's on one of my videos playing guitar. And he was an excellent guitar player. His father was a banjo player, and I'd go up there and play music with them because I play guitar, and they play bluegrass, which is really really fast to play. And I was used to rock and roll and folk music and all that stuff that growing up that we had to learn. So the bluegrass is pretty fast. So I would turn to this little old guy, and his name was Stan, and he was in his 80s, and he was playing on a Sunburst Gibson, and I just turned towards him so I could keep up because he'd show me the changes, just because he was slower at changing than some of the other people. So I kept up. It was great. I had so much fun. It was a great opportunity. The guy that played the banjo was a sweetheart man. Oh my God. I've been so fortunate to meet so many awesome people in the world. And he'd just be playing that banjo, and he'd have his pipe in his mouth, and he'd be sitting back playing. Oh, he loved it. He did. He loved it. And then he got arthritis really bad, so he couldn't play anymore. But that was towards the end. So, and he passed away too, and I was there with him. I was taking care of him. I made him Hershey Kisses type things. Not Hershey's Kisses. Reese's Pieces, like. Not Reese's Pieces, the peanut butter and chocolate, whatever the heck you call them, I can't remember. But anyway, I would make him that, homemade, and he would eat that, because towards the end he didn't want to eat, but he ate that. That made me very happy. And he's such a sweet man. He was seeing his parents and stuff towards the end, so I knew he's close. But he's such a sweet man. He was like my second daddy. My daddy died in 91, and he was my heart. My father was my heart. But this man, he could have been my next daddy. He was such a sweetheart. Well, anyway, I'm done jabbering at you guys. I'm sorry. It's been a long video. Hopefully I didn't bore you up too much, but I hope everybody's happy and healthy. I'm praying for a couple people that they know who's praying for them, I'm sure. I will make sure that they know. Not that it's a bad thing. I just want to make sure that they know that I care. So anyway, this is Tony from Tony's Cabin saying, tell the truth, shame the devil, peace out. And Sammy from the Wonder Dog and Tony from Tony's Cabin says goodbye. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy your day. Bye-bye now.